Hello guys. Oh my god, hope I'm doing this right. Well, today we're gonna be here, as you can see. We are going to talk about the developer update for DBD PTB coming up, I believe tomorrow actually. the mid chapter patch. Doesn't that come on Wednesday? Oh no, that's just the tricks and buffs. But well, today we're talking about the developer update. April 21, yada yada yada. You know the deal. So I know you can already see that down there. Everyone hates this man. Uh I know. So what they have decided to do is they have. Well, first let's read this. For sometimes the nightmare has stood out from the crowd with a particularly high kill rate, averaging roughly 3 kills per round, which I don't feel like that's bad, but he's boring. So, with that in mind, we made some slight tweaks to bring him closer in line with the rest of the roster. So what they decided to do was decrease his movement speed while placing a snare. So basically, you'll say he's like Huntress when she pulls out a hatchet, or tricks him when he pulls out his throwing daggers. And they reduced the maximum of place snares to 8 to 5. Likewise, the maximum number of the dreamer has been reduced to 10 to 7. This I don't know how bad this will be because I don't play Freddy, but I feel like this will be some type of strong change because like before he was able to place 8 of them on the ground and 10 Dream Palace, now 7 and 5. So I feel like he's gonna be less powerful because now you have to like actually watch where you're placing these. Or well, first of all, who really used Dream Palette Freddy? That's like a meme. But like snares were the broken shit. Well, not broken, but like very strong shit for him, which made him very boring to play against and as honestly, because most loops and chases you automatically win because you instantly slow them down without having to worry. But now it's 5, so now you have to make sure you place your shits in the right places, or you will fuck up and cause yourself to use it in a place that you actually not going to want to. The next thing they changed was the alarm clocks. Now, this change is like I don't know how I feel about it honestly as a killer because I play Freddy from time to time. Like I don't obviously she's not my main at all. Like I don't touch this man, but I play from time to time. So like now the alarm clocks will wake you up fully immune to sleep, including sleep calls by the killer hit for 30 whole seconds. 30 whole seconds of immunity to sleep. I feel like that's pretty good against Freddy. If you wake yourself up, he's gonna sleep back on your ass. You're 30 seconds of not being able to be affected by his snares or their dream palettes, which is highly good. And the rest is the effect is now shown on the HUD by turning your sleep timer yellow and having it tick down, which helps for people who don't like to read, I guess, or whatever. I guess so they made it more visible. With the changes, we hope to promote a strategic use of the dream chats rather than placing them constantly during the chase, which is what the Freddies were doing. Me included, you just place them on the other side of the pallet, chase them on the other side, they hit that, you get a free hit. As well as encouraging survivors to seek out and use their alarm clocks, which most survivors were not doing, because being in a dream world, it's not anything, honestly. We'll monitor his performance closely and adjust where necessary going forward. So I feel overall happy with the Nightmare Changer. Fuck Freddy. I don't care. Cry about it. But like Freddy was just not for me. I don't like to play him, and I don't like to go against him. He really ruins the fun for me. Now we move on to the Kumagorgon, the Demogorgon, Demo Please. So they said that their focus for the Demogorgon is to give it more is to give it. I guess they call him Demogorgon and it. I guess he doesn't have a gender. They don't have a gender. Ooh. Give him more mobility with his portals. We made the following change to the base portals: increase the speed while in portal, reduce the cooldown after exiting a portal, increase the undetectable length after exiting a portal. On top of these changes, we have done a complete pass on the Demogorgon's add-ons to make some of the lesser usable more appealing. So they only showed 2, obviously, because if they showed all of them, the man has like 15 fucking add-ons. So they obviously kept it simple. So they only showed 2, but they did say on Twitter that they have I don't feel like going to find it because it was in a comment section. They replied to somebody, but they did say they gave him a full, most of his add-ons are changed to help him be more stronger enough. Because if you really want to talk about it, demo is really boring, and he really doesn't do anything special. It's just his lunge is basic, and also locks your camera, which I personally do not like. And then his portals were barely ever used. But let's get back. It says Now, lifeguard whistle. It says survivors in their activated portals are indicated by the killer instinct without having to change, without having to charge the abyss, which that's good. Cause before you had to charge your lunge if you wanted to see them on the portals, but now it's just natural with this add-on. And then the rotten pumpkin. Brown add-on. When traversing the upside down, the portal you enter is destroyed. Gain an additional 200 blood points for the traversal. Now, I don't know how strong or weak that will be because like every single time you go into a portal, you destroy it. So sometimes you want to go back to a specific place. So if you destroy that portal, I don't know how that strong how weak that's going to be for him. So I'm a little iffy about it because before the only way you can get your portal back is if a survivor destroyed it. Now he has the own ability to do that because I believe he's the only killer, to my knowledge, that he had to wait until a survivor did something to their power to get it back, because I'm pretty sure Freddy, Hag, if they kept planting, it will remove their old one and put it in the new place of where they wanted to put it now. He's the only killer that had to wait for a survivor to do something to get his shit back. Now we'll move on to Huntress Girl, my newly found main. As I said, don't panic. We have not changed the Huntress base kit. We have, however, done a pass on her add-ons to bring them up to mine. Says that yes, this include their famous area set. So they changed a lot of her add-ons. And what I want to say about this, we have to change the base kit. Why was Billy's base kit changed? I don't think Billy deserved the base kit change. I think he deserved the add-on change. That's about it. Base kit wasn't needed, but obviously this ain't about him. This is about Huntress right now. I'm pretty sure this is definitely a new add-on. I guess they probably upped one from thingy to, iridescent. So it's the Huntress moves 4.6 meters, which is regular killer speed, 115, when she has no hatchets. Now, how do I feel about that? I guess that is okay. When you are out of hatchets, you need to run to a lock quickly or chase someone on the loop regularly. So it's a hit or miss, but I don't know if I'm really is it worth the add-on slot over like Babushka? They might be changing that actually, or the hatches that make you bring up your arm faster and stuff like that, and the time to throw your hatchets. Shit, you know the drill. Oh my god, you know what I'm trying to say. Next is the iridescent head. It inflicts a dying upon the victim, so it's still the same. But now, no matter what add-on you are running, you will stay at one hatchet, which I believe is very fair, and it makes the add-on actually very. It's fair now, because before you can run it up to 3. So that means if 3 survivors are closely together and they don't know that you have iridescent head, you can hit your shots. You just got a 3 instant down just like that, and I feel like that's just a little too strong. The twins, don't play them, but we're still gonna read them because it's a YouTube video. Last but not least, we have a small set of tweaks for the twins. Increase the cooldown after successfully downing a survivor with Victor up to 3 to 5 seconds. I really can't dig in deep to the twins because I haven't played them. Camera control is now immediately shown with Charlotte, so I'm guessing that's when you go back to Charlotte and you have to wait. When her head comes back up, you have to wait for it. Silence the carve increases undetectable duration to 20 seconds upon taking control of Charlotte. I'm pretty sure was this the Eerie add-on? No, I don't think it was Eerie add-on. It was Say It. Never mind. That's probably a purple. An iridescent increased exposed duration 30 seconds when the survivor has crushed idle Victor. So if Victor standing still, you decide to kick him, you're 30 seconds exposed instead of I think it was probably 15 seconds? Perks. Small game. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you're still probably not gonna run it, but still, at least they've changed it. As come to our attention that some of you really hate small piles of bones. To aid you in your total training mission, we made some long requested changes to small games. Small game now shows the number of maiden totals as tokens on the perk. Now this is good. This is literally easily counters NOED instantly. For all you NOED complainers, this easily counters it. So if you want to complain about NOED, you can't anymore because this showed you how many totems are on the map. So if you have 2 left, to keep looking. The detection rank has been increased by, I think that's 5 degrees for each totem cleansed. It really doesn't do nothing. Small game no longer detects killer traps. I find that very good because if you were running it, you will be able to detect hack traps. You'll be able to detect trapper attack. It wasn't needed because Hag, I guess, because they're not visible, but Trapper, you can see them on the damn ground. Didn't matter. But, these changes improve small games ability track. Not only applies to specific killers with traps. So Hag, Trapper, people that play shit. Lucky Break. Now this shit, I don't know what they're thinking, but they need to rethink some more. Lucky Break now has scratch marks in addition to blood pools to help you lose the killer. To compensate, the total duration has been reduced to 70, 80, 90 seconds. I don't care about the duration. The fact that now you have no scratch marks and no blood. If you're running Iron War, you're literally break line of sight, killer's not finding you. No screams, no pains, no groans, no scratch marks, no blood. You literally can't be found. That's this. They cannot allow that into live service as is. That's too strong. Soul Guard, very strong perk. A small change here. Soul Guard now has a cooldown of 30 seconds. I agree, was needed. It won't affect it as they said, but this change prevents stacking healing speeds and Soul Guard from getting out of hand. Which, I forgot who made the video. It was a video where these motherfuckers was healing extra fast with Wiggling Forever and shit, and the Felix perk, and just Soul Guard, you couldn't be touched. Open-handed, take 2 for open-handed. We slotted the update back in the upcoming PTB. Open-handed now has an increase of 8, 12, 16 meters, but no longer stacks with itself. This makes the perk more appealing to on its own without needing to stack with other survivors in the match. Honestly, who runs open-handed? Trash. Zention Tactics, a very straightforward change. Zention Tactics is now permanently active, has a larger range. I agree with this, helps people learn the game, very nice. But also, due to windows of opportunity, I feel like windows of opportunity has a way greater effect than Zention Tactics, and I feel it's overall better in general. So, do this to windows of opportunities, and trust me and believe me, I'll be running that perk to back and forth to hell. Bar time, this is very interesting, and I actually like to change a lot. To remove some confusing iterations with how bar time interacts with some killers and the oblivious status with, we have removed the deteriorated condition from the perk to compensate. We have reduced the duration effect to 8, 10, 12 seconds. It used to be 15 when tier 3. 3 less seconds is not that bad, but this was mainly for Freddy, I believe, because I believe he's the only killer that didn't have a terror radius, because if you were Seep, there was no terror radius. It didn't matter what. He's not even a stealth killer, by the way. But this also counters stealth killers. Michaels, camping pigs, Insidious Bubbas. This counters those people, stealth killers that love to camp you. So you will have bar time no matter what. You don't have to be in the terror radius or nothing. Bar time will be on there, but it'll just be 3 seconds less longer. Sorry if you hear people in the background. That's my family, my brother. Object of a session. This is the new change for it. Let's read it. By the way, exactly what they proposed to us as a concept is exactly what they did. So, the PTB also features newly reworked object of a session. Anytime your aura is revealed to the killer, the aura is revealed to you and gain a 246% bonus to healing, repairing, and cleansing speed. If you have this session, your aura is revealed to the killer for every 3 seconds. For 3 seconds every 30 seconds, which I find very fair. And they said the benefits: being able to track the killer, being able to deduce the aura reading perks the killer is using. So, like, if the killer's using BBQ, you'll be able to see the killer's aura for 4 seconds. If they're using, let's say, I think it was Retribution, if that totem is broken, you have 10 seconds of seeing the killer has 10 seconds of seeing you, which I believe is very fair. And being able to attract the killer and sneak away before he can get there, very fair. With these changes, we hope to make Object of a Session a more fun and interactive perk for both sides, which I believe they did. Miscellaneous toolboxes, I'm gonna just skim over these because it's really not that important. They just increase the chance to get a skill check. Hatch, increase the time from not increase. They lower the time from 30 seconds to 10 seconds if it's open with a key. Who cares? HUD update, they're gonna make some change. The visibility of killer powers on survivor portraits in the update. So the Doctor's Madness, Nightware's Dream World effect plays infection meter and stock meters on Ghostface. And we've also adjusted the survivor portraits so they no longer obstruct the bottom of the power indicated. The struggle update, now you will be getting skill checks instead of let's see if I can do this. Mash. You won't have to do that anymore. You will just get a regular old skill check if you use on a generator. And it says that It says the systems are very large as well, so you won't be struggling even though you're struggling. And finally, the graphical update for Code Farm, which I love. Daytime map, love the way it looks. It looks amazing. I really I like a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'm in love with it. Actually, this is one of the ones I'm excited for. I was excited for Auto Haven, then they made it too dark, so I'm very excited for this one. Cornfield still sucks. Corn Vision still sucks. We hate it. It's never fun to have Corn Vision. Here's the last one. The little blimp or whatever the fuck this is. We still don't know what this is after all these years. But yeah, and that's it. We reached the end. It'll be coming on April the 13th. Thank you, Peanuts. Peanuts. It's coming tomorrow, April 13th. So probably at 11 like usual. My time 11. Don't know where y'all guys live, but my time is you'll see 11. So yeah. So tomorrow is when it will be out for 11. Yeah, so that's the developer update. That's what will be coming tomorrow for the PTB. Biggest changes I'll say is Freddy changed Huntress add-on, Demogorgon add-on. I like that they're trying to make Demogorgon up there with the rest of the killers because Demo pretty boring. Huntress deserved. Freddy deserved. Lucky Break, don't allow that into real servers. Sogard deserved. Hand extension, who cares? Bar time, very much needed. Like it a lot. Great change. Wonderful. Object Session, same thing. Greatly change. Perfect. Everything. Love it. Who cares about 2 bots and hatches and the HUD update? And the struggle update is very helpful for people, for accessibility people, so disabled people that not everyone can match and everything. Helps ahead the skill check. So I actually love that they did this, and we've been asking for this for the past 3, 4, 5 years. So it's wonderful. And obviously the biggest change here, Cold Wind Farm and the rest of the farm apes. And love it so much. So yeah, that'll be it. Thank you guys for being here for this video. Don't know how many people is actually going to see this, but thank whoever does watch this video. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys on the next video, I guess. Also, we will be live on Twitch today. Don't know what time because it's random. Twitch TV Johnny231. Thank you guys for being here for this video. Peace out.